Hey everyone, welcome back to Coinblah. I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Imagine you are standing on a beach with massive waves rolling in. For years, we've been on this shore building sandcastles, competing to see who could build the highest, sturdiest structures. Those sandcastles represented our jobs, our college degrees, and the hard work we've always believed in. But right now, far off in the distance, a tsunami, unlike anything we've ever seen, is heading our way. Elon Musk has pinpointed the exact arrival of this wave to be the year 2026. It's a wave called the singularity. And when that wave hits, our sandcastles are going to vanish without a trace in an instant. Today on Coinblah, we are going to talk about 2026, the year AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence, makes its debut. We're going to discuss how this will completely upend our lives and look at the only surefire strategy to move beyond mere survival to enjoying universal high income in a world where the value of labor converges to zero. This isn't some distant sci-fi novel. This is a real-time situation unfolding in Silicon Valley right now. And it's a survival report directly linked to your wallet. We are starting the guide on how to be reborn not as a laborer, but as a capitalist, right now. All right, let's check the facts first. Why 2026? Elon Musk recently stated in an interview with Nicolai Tangen, CEO of the Norwegian Sovereign Wealth Fund, AI that is smarter than the smartest human will exist by the end of 2025 or at the latest by 2026. What does this actually mean? It means that an intellect rivaling Einstein or von Neumann will soon exist inside cloud servers, not needing sleep and capable of replicating itself infinitely 24 hours a day. In the past, we thought technology would replace blue-collar jobs, physical labor first. But the reality has been the complete opposite. It's the white-collar domains, painting, coding, translating, and strategic planning that are crumbling first. We often talk about the 10,000-hour rule, that it takes that long to become an expert. But in the AGI era, this rule is replaced by a 1-second download. We are entering a world where a doctor's diagnostic ability, a lawyer's legal knowledge, and an accountant's math skills are deployed to every device worldwide with a single AI model update. We have to face the cold, hard reality here. The knowledge labor market, where we get paid for renting out our brains, is on the brink of collapse. Yet, we're still telling our kids, study hard so you can get into a good college. This is like teaching a child how to be the fastest horse carriage driver right after the automobile has been invented. But is intelligence the only problem? No. The other pillar of Elon Musk's big picture is the humanoid robot, Optimus. Think about it. If the internet drove the cost of moving information to zero, robots will drive the cost of physical labor to zero. Musk guarantees that in the future, robots will be cheaper than cars. A $20,000 robot will build products in factories, do the dishes, and farm the land. They don't eat, they don't strike, and they work 24/7. In economic terms, looking at the three factors of production, land, labor, and capital, this means the supply of labor becomes infinite. What happens to price when supply becomes infinite? It hits the floor. It's a death sentence for the era of earning money through human labor. Now, you might be feeling a sense of terror. Are we all going to starve to death? No, quite the opposite. Musk calls this the era of universal high income. When robots and AI produce goods at insanely cheap rates, the price of everything, including food, clothing, and shelter, will crash. A world is coming where you can live abundantly without earning a massive salary. However, there is one fatal condition attached to this. Only those who own the means of production will fully enjoy the fruits of this abundance. Okay, let's move to the core of today's story: investment strategy. Many people ask, so should I buy Tesla stock or robotics stocks, Nvidia? Coinblah's answer is no. Investing in individual stocks is too dangerous a gamble during such a turbulent transition. Let's look back. When the internet first emerged, countless dot-com companies sprang up, but the survivors today are a tiny minority like Google and Amazon. Do you remember Yahoo, which was the #1 search engine back then? When technology changes this fast, no one can guarantee who the last survivor will be. A characteristic of the singularity era is that today's winner can be tomorrow's bankrupt loser. So where should we place our bets? Do not try to guess the winner. Instead, buy the stadium where the winners play. That is exactly what global indexes like the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq 100 are. Let's compare this to casino theory. Gamblers in a casino might win money or lose money, but the casino owner always makes money. As long as the game continues, they collect the fees. The U.S. market index is like the owner of the capitalism casino. Inside the index, there is a powerful self-cleansing system. Companies with poor performance or those falling behind the times automatically get kicked out, and new, powerful companies leading the AI revolution automatically take their place. Buying the Nasdaq 100 means that whether Apple wins, Microsoft wins, or some unheard-of new AI company dominates the world, it doesn't matter. You automatically have the winning guy included in your portfolio. As Musk says, when labor disappears and corporate productivity explodes, where does that massive profit go? It doesn't go to workers' wages, it returns to the shareholders who own the company equity in the form of dividends and rising stock prices. This is how you realize Musk's universal high income in real life. Don't wait for the government to hand out basic income. You need to collect equity in the top 100 or 500 money-making companies in the world and link their massive wealth generated by AI and robots to your own income. This is the true meaning of system income. There is one more crucial point we need to touch on: energy. AI is a power-hungry hippo. This is why Musk is obsessed with solar power, batteries, and the space industry. In the future, the standard for currency is likely to be the watt, pure energy. If energy becomes cheap, manufacturing costs drop further. This leads to increased corporate profits, which connects back to rising stock prices. The more energy innovates, the more your index value will compound. Picking individual energy companies is also risky. We don't know if solar will win or fusion will win. But if you invest in the index, you share the profits of every company using that energy, regardless of which source becomes the trend. Let's wrap this up. The singularity of 2026 is right in front of our noses. You don't need to be anxious. You just need to change your position. First, change your view of education. Buying shares in a company that possesses a skill is far more efficient than spending 10,000 hours learning that skill yourself. What you need to pass down to your children is not a certification for a job that will disappear, but a stock account filled with equity in the companies moving the world. Second, ditch the laborer mindset and install the capitalist mindset. My labor power will eventually be worth $0, but technological progress trends upward forever. Even if I don't work, build a system where the world's geniuses, AI, and robots work for me 24/7. Steadily accumulate ETFs like the S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100. Third, don't try to predict, respond. Going all in on a specific theme or stock carries a high risk of being swept away by the waves of change. By owning the entire market, invest in the advancement of human civilization itself. When the wave hits, some will be swept away and drown, but others will grab a surfboard and ride that massive wave beautifully. The safest and most certain surfboard to ride the massive wave of AI and robots is the market index. Come 2026, I hope you are not someone fearing the end of labor, but a capitalist enjoying the blessings of technology. If today's video helped broaden your insights, please like and subscribe. The change has already begun. For those who are prepared, a crisis is always an opportunity. Thank you.